A team from Lithuania and a team from Ireland were the winners of this year's Cedefop Photo Award. The opening of the Cedefop Photo Award exhibition here at the Thessaloniki Cinema Museum has just finished, and the members of the Irish team are with us. What I would like to know first is what inspired you to take part in the competition?
Just being together as a group, just working together. We just had a good bond. We just clicked, and then we just decided we'd enter just to see if we'd win it, just basically, and didn't expect to win it.
Tomass, you took most of the pictures, or quite a few of the pictures. Do you consider yourself as a photographer?
Well, yeah, photography is my background. I studied it a wee bit before I decided to go for the outdoors, and I did take an awful lot of the photographs, but like I said, Ramada couldn't be here today to accept the award, but it wasn't just Ramada, it wasn't just me, it wasn't just Adrian, it was all 10 of our group, because we all kind of got through the whole year together.
We'll talk a little bit about the photos in a minute, but Eoin, you were their instructor. How do you think this has helped them as a team, as a group of young men who are, following their dream?
This group of students we had were such a good group anyhow, and that came with actually the entry form of who wanted to go in. There was no arguments, there was no demanding to be on it or whatever. Like they did it themselves, and they did it democratically. And it was nice, and that's how good they were. Going forward, they've now set a bar for the new course that we have, and they're now going, right, we need a camera, we need photographs. So they're doing it like that. The competition itself, like I got the email they say about it, and we entered. And I was saying these earlier on, we just used the photographs and the video as a coaching tool. We never thought we'd end up in Greece with it.
So Tomass, can you talk us through a little bit what these pictures are showing?
Out of the thousands of photographs that we did take, it was very difficult to narrow them down to 5. So it was mainly your team that kept us within this bracket of 5. So we decided to get all the images together and get the ones that sort of describe that. Like you can see all of us in this, and then the top image here is like one of the better images where it just captures perfectly the timing of the water. But it was just as the guys were lifting the boat out of the water, and you can see Peter at the front just struggling, but it kind of gives that emphasis on struggle together. It was perfect as the front running image, and these images over here also, like you can see us in a group before a hike. We were planning our trip. We were actually looking at the maps and deciding where to go and what lessons were to unfold during that day. And then you can see there's a bit of an exasperation on Anne-Marie's face here in this one, as she's been coached by Eoin. So each of the images describes that team spirit. But
Adrian, is this also typical of what you were taught?
Yeah, it was, just to help each other, and even when we were reading maps, when someone would be struggling, teach them how to get through it. And
in terms of what you're going to do now, you have finished your course. So what next for you?
I have to save a bit and apply for. I need transport to get to other centres, and I have to save a bit. So it's on hold at the minute. I've
got part-time work in Tana, and I'm going to slowly sort of try and build up a bit of experience in the outdoors and try and add some more skills as well, because outside of courses like this you can go for individual qualifications by yourself, but with this it's like a package deal and it's in a shorter time period, which is what makes it great. But for me it's just going to be continuing on with this outdoors and photography as well in the outdoors too. So.
Eoin, tell us a little bit more about the school and what you're trying to do.
Well, we're governed by our educational authority, which is Cavan and Monaghan Educational Training Board. We are an outdoor centre and we're based in Monaghan and run by them. The course itself is a 45-week course, and they get, if they're successful and they put the effort in, to get their hard skills qualifications of level 1 kayak and canoe instructor, They get their mountain skills assessment done as well, which is a personal award. They get up to their single pitch award climbing training, and they're the main sort of hard skills awards. But we also bolted on you could say the academic side, because some of the guys coming this may be school leavers of 15, 16 years of age, never been or engaged or left the engagement of education. So we give them that as an option as well, you know. But the whole emphasis on it, as the boys were talking about, really is, yeah, we get through the process, but get through together, you know, and work together. Because at the end of the day, within the outdoors, somebody always has to get rescued, you know, in our training. So we install that you have to help each other.
Technically, you won second prize, which was a trip to Thessaloniki, where we are now, for the opening of the Thessaloniki International Film Festival, for the opening of this exhibition, and for a visit to Cedefop. Can you tell us a little bit about this experience, how this has panned out?
Yeah, it's a lovely experience now. Different, just experiencing just a film festival, like different arts and culture as well, different foods.
As far as visiting Greece, my mind's just been blown from the start, and I hope to see a lot more afterwards before we head back. But I can see myself coming back. Like, we'd love to get to visit Olympus, or is it Olympus? Mount Olympus, yeah. We'd love to get to see that, because it looks like a treat just off in the distance, ready to be explored. But unfortunately, our time here doesn't allow that, so I'd probably be coming back for that there.
The question I asked the boys last night was, you know, when you started at Tana doing this course, did you think you would end up in Greece? I've been blown away. The film festival and the opening that I've never experienced anything like that, you know, and I still am in amazement walking around here in Thessaloniki, like, you know. So no, it's been brilliant. Like.
Are you happy with the choice you've made to follow the vocational education path?
Yeah, definitely.
Would you change anything if you had the choice?
There's a few bits and pieces that obviously need to be improved, as with anything, but as far as the vocational training direction, I've been in both. I went to college beforehand. I didn't finish, but haven't seen both sides, vocational training and college education. I definitely picked the vocational training because it's more hands-on and it's more practical, and you get to do stuff like work experience, which is very helpful in the outdoors, where you have to actually work as you would. So it gives you that more grasp of the thing that you're studying. It gives you a lot more real-world examples and real-world knowledge. So
I agree with that, because I'm a product of the vocational training. I left school, and I've been doing this since I've left school. And as Tomass says, it's hands-on. You're learning constantly. It's changing all the time. But because you're there and you can see it, and I've also, like Tomass, have experienced the academic side, and I prefer the hands-on side, to be honest.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you and having you here in Thessaloniki. Good luck with everything you are doing and you are planning for the future.
Thank you.